The May update for flashing lights just released a few days ago, and we have a full list of patch notes to go over. So if you're not familiar with flashing lights, it is a game that is on PC in early access. Has actually been around in early access for almost a year now. And what it is a single player and multiplayer game where you can play as different first responders, including EMS, firefighters, and police. So let's take a look at the May update patches. We have hose system enhanced. You now need to connect trucks with a supply hose and then use a water hose from the truck to fight fires. I'm sure this was a much requested feature. That's going to be a nice change to make the game a little more realistic. Fire tanker water storage system added. Refill the tanker by connecting supply hose to a hydrant. Tanker water usage depends on how many players are spraying water. So the more players you have actively spraying from a tank, it's going to empty quicker. Makes sense to me. Fire department building introduced. That's actually where we are right now, and we're going to take a look at it. It is still a work in progress, however. Functional garage doors added to the fire station. There's a fire pole in the fire department building, which is slidable. You now cannot move vehicle if hoses are connected. Parked vehicle system optimized. Parked vehicles now sync correctly in multiplayer. Added icon for multiplayer host, player name, tag, and player list. Visual improvements for the police station. EMS and fire department spawn point minor visual improvements. Added roll menu spot at EMS spawn point. Fire truck number 1 hose connection slots change. Fire truck number 1 water supply added, less than tanker. Chainsaw now available in the fire department cars. So a full list of changes to the game we're going to take a look at. The first thing I want to explore is actually this fire department. So this is new. Like I said, it's still a work in progress. You can see the cake here for the 1 year happy birthday to flashing lights, and there's a logo on it. It seems a little dangerous having a candle that's sparking in the fire department, but okay. Of course, here's our vehicle selection. We'll go there in a second. We've got a med kit here. This will fill our health up to full. What's over here? Looks like we've got a second floor. Okay, looks like we got an empty room there. And to the left is another empty room. Here you can see a great overview of the fire department. All the bay doors is fairly big. There's one vehicle in there now, and it should be able to slide down here. Oh yeah, that was smooth. So we're able to do that now. What I want to take a look at first is actually we can use this particular truck here. So to fight fires now, we're gonna need to connect this thing up to a hydrant for a water supply. So it's gonna have minimal stuff in there. Yep, water supply hose. It's gonna have minimal water tank in there, and this actually right here on the side, I believe this is gonna tell us what our levels are at. So I want to test this out here and take a look at it. We will take a call out as soon as one comes in. Okay, reports of a vehicle fire. Okay, I believe we might have to hit this button first. Yep. To get our door to open. Fantastic. All right, we're gonna head to this vehicle fire and check it out. All right, dispatch will be on scene of the vehicle fire. This will actually be a good way to test out how much capacity this tank has. Like I said, this thing has a limited supply of water now. So let's go ahead, get into the inventory. And what we're gonna do is get the water hose. All right, and we'll attach. Okay, so you can see the 1,000 right there. that is going to be the amount of water we have. So let's go ahead and try to put this fire out. We do have fire extinguishers as well if we need them. I think I need to put it out from this way. Oh yeah, it depletes pretty fast. Sir, can you stand back? Thank you. Yeah, we're gonna run through this pretty quick. All right, the fire's been put out. You can see we used almost 70% of our capacity. I want to go back to the side of the truck here and see if this number in the lower right hand corner, the 358, matches the number on the side of the tank. And yeah, it does. So just for more testing, you can see actively going down as we spray. That's pretty cool. All right, so we'll just put this up. Perfect. Okay, so that seems to be working really well. To replenish this, I imagine we would have to hook it up to a fire hydrant to get it back up to full in our tank. All right, here's a fire hydrant. I want to see if we can replenish this tank. So what I'll do, put on my 4-ways here, hop out of the car, see if we can get our water supply hose. This is part of the new update. So we need to attach to the fire truck. I think it's going to be on this side, yeah. Okay, and then I'm going to run it right over here to the hydrant. All right, that's connected. And you can see right there, it's refilling up. That is so cool. So just for further testing, we grab a water hose, should be able to attach it to the truck. There we go. And then now we should have pretty much endless supply of water. You can see the meter in the bottom right, it's not changing at all. So if you have your big fires, you're gonna wanna use this for sure. Now to put everything back up, just do it in the opposite way. Pretty cool. So let's now check out the tanker. I've actually not used this, and the tanker's supposed to have a little more storage than the fire truck. Okay, we got the tanker selected. Here it is. So you can see it roughly has 3,000, which is about 3 times more than the amount of the normal fire truck. And you can set it up the same way there. The mechanics are going to work exactly the same. In terms of additional supplies on the tanker, you have your spreaders, medic bag, ladder, axe, and chainsaw. All these have already been in the game. And traffic cones. What I want to do is take a look at the lights on this thing, because I have not really taken a look at this particular vehicle. So we're just going to pull it out and take a quick look. Oh yeah, that is pretty cool. First person. Yep, this game has first person view for insides of different vehicles. That is pretty dang cool. Another one of the updates was visual improvements to the police department. Not too much has changed. You can see here the birthday cake is here. I don't know if we're gonna have access back here at some point, but There's a lot more details here. Before, I think it was just like a blank wall. So these are the visual improvements to the police department, and just wanted to check that out really quickly. Well, that's going to cover most of the major updates for the May 2019 update. I will leave a link to the post so you can read over it. Like I said, if you're interested in downloading the game, it's on Steam. It's still in early access for $14.99. Thank you guys so much for watching today's episode, and I'll catch you on the next one.